The residency process itself was very stressful. I would say it was a great learning experience. A lot of executives and different leaders from different organizations would come in and really just present on what opportunities they can give to the students. At the time, there was a moment where it kind of hit me, where it's like, oh wow, in a sense I am competing against the other people in my cohort, but at the end of the day, I think my cohort was very supportive and we were very open about talking about it, and we all realized that if you think of the residency and even the interview process and just willing to ask questions to the presenters, it's a learning experience. It's a great experience to have, and it's an opportunity. And I think that's kind of how I look back on it. 6 months later, here I am in a residency myself, and I look back and say, oh, it wasn't that bad. It was very manageable. It was stressful, kind of scary, and there were definitely moments where it's like, oh, am I not going to get one, or what do I do if I don't get one? But at the end of the day, I think, maybe I'm minimizing it a bit nowadays. But I think it's a great learning experience for everyone. I had a great second year who was actually, she's in the same office that I work in, and so she kind of suggested, hey, when you first start your residency, find that balance, maybe go for like 20, 24 hours, still prioritize school as your preceptors and Dr. Broom, the other faculty, would want as you are a student. But I would say you need to find that sweet spot where you're really pushing yourself in your residency. You want to find impact, you want to find value and kind of chase that, but at the same time understand that as a student, your priority is your education. From the classroom, I would say we're given a very good base of just healthcare delivery, and even some of the insurance side, the payer side. So that obviously helps kind of give us a ground or a base to build off of during our residency. But the one thing that I take from the classroom would be to not be afraid to ask questions and to kind of fail fast. You don't have to be right every time you answer a question. You don't have to ask only good questions, but stay inquisitive. And during your residency, when you don't know something, don't be afraid to acknowledge that you don't know. That's the only way you're going to learn. And honestly, that's something that's really enforced in the classroom, is kind of this open, I guess, like inclusive environment where we feel very free to ask any questions and honestly raise any concerns as well. Something that I personally really struggle with is putting my foot in the door and saying, hey, I will take charge of this project or this assignment, and really owning it. And I think that UPMC currently is building this giant tower, like this inpatient bed tower, that is very much connected to my residency. And so I think I will be getting projects where I will have to lead and manage different workflows and different process changes. And moving into next semester, I will kind of take that leadership experience and feel more comfortable leading projects in the future. I think feeling comfortable in the unknown is something that this whole residency plus eventually going into like a fellowship and then also just entering grad school in general, this whole process really teaches you. Something that I've taken is, instead of kind of fearing that, oh, I don't know what's next, or I don't feel quite comfortable, or I don't feel ready for this opportunity, learning how to navigate that and really having a positive outlook on that and saying, oh, this is an opportunity, or how exciting that we don't know what's coming next. I think that's something that I've definitely learned and that I will take with me into my career.